I'd like to introduce Scott Shire. He's our third evaluator for Clement Pepe.
Thank you, Diane. Boy, it's a pleasure to be able to introduce Clement Pepe. Most of us all know him. Extraordinaire, been in Toastmasters for 20 years. Founded our OC Toasters right here. Clement's been an area governor with Toastmasters. He's been responsible for the success of 6 clubs, founded 3 clubs, ours being, of course, his favorite one. He's been 19 years as a success and life coach, helping others to attain their goals, dreams, and aspirations. His purpose for joining Toastmasters was to become a professional speaker and seminar leader, and he now does present seminars, sales training, and motivational speeches for companies and organizations using those skills that he learned from Toastmasters. He continues to be a member of Toastmasters so he can practice those skills every week and give back to the organization that has given him so much. Today, Clement's going to be speaking from the Professional Speakers Manual on the topic of speech evaluations using mind mapping. So if you feel like you should lose your mind now. At this time, I'd like to introduce our founder, our great inspirer, Clement Pepe.
Should we try this? Okay. Should we start with the weight?
We're on a roll.
Well, thank you for that wonderful introduction, Scott. Welcome, everyone. Madam Toastmaster, welcome guests. Join this club. It's a great club. And fellow Toastmasters. I'm going to talk to you today about something that is near and dear to my heart. And I don't see the ribbons here, but one of the things that I've had the privilege of is using those ribbons as a guide for basically not beating out somebody else in winning one of these ribbons, but it's always a way for me to evaluate how I'm doing in my speaking ability. I'm playing against myself always. And it's an interesting thing, Best Evaluator ribbon. I never won that ribbon, and it was something I really aspired to. But when I learned this technique that I'm going to share with you, that's when I started winning a contest. Not only in the club level, but in the higher level, the area level, and so on. So this technique is really going to help you to see that and how to go about doing that. And I'd like you to start practicing it, especially now that we've got these contests coming up. It just so happens we've got an evaluation contest coming up, and I think next week. So this is a good time for you who are going to be evaluators to utilize this system. Now, evaluations are really, in this talk that I'm going to do, it's going to be 2 parts. One of them is about a successful evaluation, and the other is about mind mapping and utilizing mind mapping to help you with a successful evaluation. Now, I want to tell you what evaluations are not. They're not critiques. They're not personal. They're not personal to the person delivering the evaluation, nor is it personal to the person receiving it. It's not personal. I repeat, it is not personal. It's separate and distinct from who you are. What an evaluation is really is, it's a way to find out what worked and what didn't work in regards to your speech. What worked, we're going to keep in. It ain't broke, don't fix it. And what didn't work, we want to take out and put in what will work. And that's the purpose of an evaluation. So what I want to do is, I want to put all this together. How many people have heard of mind mapping or have done mind mapping? Okay. So mind mapping, this is a system that I learned a long time ago. And basically all it is it's really putting your ideas on a piece of paper. And so with regards to an evaluation, what I do is I take this circle in the middle and then I put the title of the speech, whatever that title is going to be. Let's say that the title of this speech is Toastmasters Membership Increase, we'll say. Let's just say that's the title of the speech that we're going to be evaluating. So it's Toastmasters Increase in Membership. What a novel concept. So what we do, first of all, is that you want to look at your manual. And every person, when you're going to do a speech, make sure you bring a manual, your manual you're going to speak, so that the evaluator can follow what you're doing in the speech. They're not out there trying to figure out what's going on. So, as an evaluator, you want to look and see what are the objectives of this evaluation. And you know, it's interesting too, because the evaluation book is not really to give an evaluation verbally. That's a written evaluation. The evaluation is basically what you're seeing as this person is going along in the speech. So you take that book, and then you know now what things you want to look for, but you also want to look for other things, things that are working, things that are not working. So as you're going along in the speech, let's say it's a 5 to 7 minute speech, you start noticing different things. Let's say that the eye contact was a little bit scanning. So, you know, we're doing one of these here, like that. So you may put a little note here, eye contact, hold longer. And then let's say that the person is creating great humor. So you want to put a little thing down here about humor. And then let's say that they're doing a little fidgeting, you know, making you a little bit nervous. So you want to, again, a little bit of fidgeting.
You spell it.
Okay, however you spell fidgeting. And so you keep doing this along the way. So as you're seeing points that are working, and as you're seeing points that are not working, you're making notes of them in your little map here. Okay, so there's some other things you may see, and again, if let's say that the manual says no notes, and so make a point of that. Yeah, you did this all with no notes, and you followed it. There was a flow that worked in regards to your speech topic. So you were moving along without the notes. That was a big thing. Let's say the ending. The ending was could it be used a bigger call to action? We'll say, you know, I think one of the things about a speech is that we want to leave people with something, and we want to have them take action on that something. And so a call to action is another way to do that. When you're leaving someone, they're going, whoa, I'm ready. I'm ready to go out and join that organization. I'm ready to go out and do that thing that they're talking about, increasing my business, whatever it might be. It's a call to action. Okay, so let's say also in this little talk over here, we learned some nice techniques. Ooh, that's how I can have people come here. I can say, hey, would you be willing to come and see what's going on here? Ooh, I like the way you said that. Would you be willing? Okay, so I put that down here. All right, now, this is going on through the whole speech. And you're paying attention. You're being with this person 100%. Once the speech is over, now you're going to do your magic to this mind map. So, an effective evaluation. We've heard this before. You've heard that term, it's a sandwich. You heard that? You know, you have the top piece of bread, which is the what worked. All right, so that's going to be your first step on this. You're going to list what worked. Then the middle part is the what didn't work, or what do we need to improve upon in order to get us to another level in our speaking. So that's the second part of the evaluation. And then the third part, again, is what worked. Key to any evaluation is leave them up. Last thing we want to do is walk out of here and go, what a schmuck I must be in my speaking. That's a technical.